In high school, the curriculum is very linear. Everybody has to take the same thing. Everybody, has to take the same thing around the same time. They have to go, from ninth to 12th grade, depending on the state you're in, I guess. And it's very structured. And there's a little wiggle room to choose some extra stuff that may be of interest, but there's these standards to hit, and so everybody has to take that exact same training. Now think about what happens when you go to university. When you're in university, all of a sudden there isn't that structured path. I mean, you get to choose from all kinds of different disciplines, and then even when you choose your discipline, yeah, sure, there's going to be some required courses you have to go through. That's to be expected, but you also get to choose within that curriculum the courses that you want to take. So, a lot of times universities, they have 100 level classes, 200, 300. And so even in the 100 level classes, you maybe have to take one, then you get to choose a handful of others. And you get to the 200, but only after you've completed those 100, and you get to do the same thing, and same thing with the 300 level courses. So the reason that is effective is it gives people freedom of choice, and they can really take control of their learning. And so we're taking that same concept of freedom of choice, taking control over the learning path, and putting it into our software. So now, when you create a course, and this is just a screenshot from LearnDash, you can enable prerequisites. I think we're all familiar with a prerequisite and what that entails, but you can also set it to be, a user has to take any of these courses. Maybe they have to take all of these courses. And this is a really cool part where you see it says enable course points. You can assign points for a course, so when it's completed, the learner gets those points. Okay, great. Now you can also, and right below the course points, you see course points access. This means that's how many points you have to take this course. This allows you to set up a curriculum like I just explained, like a university curriculum. But it doesn't have to be for formal education. I mean, you can do this if you have a coaching program platform or a marketing course. You can do the same thing and give your learners a degree of freedom on how they go about their learning path. And so this is what we're bringing into LearnDash now, because we see this as a huge trend. And this, the freedom of choice and the curriculum paths, coupled with the mobile learning, this is what ultimately is going to drive conversions.